about this great space now, let's go see it. Take it away, Sean and Chris.
Thanks, Courtney. Hello, I'm Christopher Hugh.
And I'm Sean Barber.
And we're here to take you on a backstage tour of the Philip Lynch Theater.
Right now we're under section 1 of the theater, and each section underneath the theater works as a storage unit. In each of them we have staircases that can be reused for other performances, as well as bigger prop pieces like furniture and appliances.
And there was always like this one couch that I would always go and I would take naps in. And it was like dark and creepy, but I would just go and sleep. That was actually probably my favorite actual spot.
So this is where all the magic happens, the scene shop here at the Philip Lynch Theater. This is the building room where all the sets are constructed and designed by Harold McKay. Next door is the painting room where everything is painted. But the most important part of the scene shop is the dartboard. Here at the dartboard, we take time to sit back, relax, and have some fun. But the true champion of the dartboard is Mr. Harold McKay himself.
My home is in the shop where we cut and build and mix paint and stuff like that. We have a nice dartboard. I like 7 feet in front of the dartboard sometimes. But.
Right now I'm heading upstairs to the dressing room, and on the walls here we have pictures of previous alumni who have graduated from the Philip Lynch Theater. And it's just a great reminder when performing a show to see who's been on the stage before us, and hopefully one day be able to see my face up here as well. So this is the dressing room at the Philip Lynch Theater. This is where all the actors and actresses apply their stage makeup as well as get ready before every performance. But the most important part of this dressing room is the senior wall.
We call it the wall signing. After graduation, theater majors come over and they sign the wall in chalk, and then we paint it over and we have champagne and toast them on their way.
Here's the costume shop where we build and design all of our costumes. We have ironing boards and sewing machines and plenty of accessories to build and perfect all the costumes we use on stage. We also have a costume closet with plenty of clothes and shoes.
That was always exciting to me, getting the call from Celeste, and Celeste would say, hey, come in, I got some costumes for you to try on. I love that. When you're a kid and you play dress up, it's like fantasy. So of course I'm gonna go into the costume shop, I'm gonna try on all the makeup and the costumes and the accessories.
Right now we're standing in the rehearsal hall at the Philip Lynch Theater. A lot of classes are held in this room, but it is especially important for students who need to practice their scenes for a show. Another important part of this room is the mirrored wall where students can practice their dancing.
I like the rehearsal hall because that's where I spent a lot of time perfecting my tap, and the acting for television class was in that room. You could go in there when nobody else is in there and you could just relax. I would sometimes just go in there and do my monologue or practice a song.
Now we're in the ceiling in the Philip Lynch Theater, which we call the grid. Up here in the grid we hang all of our lighting instruments that are used for all our shows here. One really cool part of the grid is the old winch that was used when the building was an airplane hangar. The winch was used to raise and lower motors out of the airplanes, and now it's occasionally used in one of our shows to raise and lower set pieces. While it is a little bit of a daunting experience the first time you come up in our grid, it truly is one unique part of the theater.
The lighting system where the lights are hung in the theater is a little bit different than you would see on a proscenium stage. You don't get to lower the bars and they come to you, you have to hang above them. So there's these catwalks above the stage, and they're very, very old, and the wood's like brown and near rotting, and you just kind of take your life into your own hands when you're up there.
Right now I'm sitting in the tech booth where the light board and sound boards are located. The light board, soundboard operators, as well as the stage manager sit up here every performance and run a very smooth show.
The control booth is a wonderful place to be, kind of locked in there, watching the console stuff work during a show.
Our last stop of the tour of the Philip Lynch Theater is here, in the attic. In the attic, we have everything you could ever need to do a show here. From chairs to bicycles, suitcases to hats, uniforms and old televisions. Every prop piece you could ever dream of is probably up here. One special part is that many of our props are antique and were very, very valuable. Just another special feature of the Philip Lynch Theater.
It's just this amazing place because so many people love the Philip Lynch Theater and donate all these antiques that otherwise would cost thousands of dollars. It's just like walking through a museum up there. It's incredible.
Well, thank you for stopping by on our backstage tour of the Philip Lynch Theater. I don't know where Chris ran off to, but I guess... Oh, so that's where you've been hiding this entire time. Nice of you to join us again, Chris.
What do you mean? I've been on the tour the whole time.
Well, like I said, thank you for joining us on our tour of the Philip Lynch Theater.
We hope you had fun, and we hope you come see a performance soon.
Well, that's all from us, and I'm going to send it back to Courtney to finish the rest of the show.